Try for their third straight win. Here we go, Poole Richardson. No quarterback this ball club. He's really been forcing the tempo for this team over the last 3 games in which they've won. Been an up and down season for the Pacers. They're 21-21. That's Rick Spitz, only averaging 23 minutes a game, primarily because of foul trouble. Lambier and a foul, Spitz and a hook.
As we talked about before the Boston game, when they
down 5-2. Steal by McLeod, up court to Poole Richardson for an easy one. Lambier left wide open. Good look inside to Terry Mills. 7:25. 3 on the shot clock. Lambier doubled. He's got to hurry. Gets it off in time and hits it. Beat that 24-second buzzer. Miller takes it at him. Miller, pretty good job staying on his feet, but it didn't matter on the fadeaway. Dumars hitting it like Reggie Lewis did against him a couple of nights ago, and Joey has his first 2. Dumars with a 5-second shot clock goes left-handed this time, knocks it down. Joey with 6. Oh, here comes Miller. In the hurry up, Indiana 4-on-2. Pistons have to get back. George McLeod beat him down the floor. He has 5. Isaiah tried to end it. Pacers with the ball. McLeod up the floor to Richardson. Good hustle to get it. Takes it at Lambier. Pretty good looking shot.
The ability to stay with him.
Oh, he has quick feet for a 7-footer to be sure. McLeod wide open for 3. Got it. George McLeod, a 27% shooter outside the arc, but he hit it. Paulnice on the baseline. Shuffle pass to Woolridge, who hit it. Orlando's first hoop. 21-18. Poole Richardson breaks down the defense. Finds the open man again. And it's McLeod with 2 in a row. Another 3, as a matter of fact. He has 11. 5 games in a row now. McLeod has hit double figures. Woolridge, another one. Orlando with Poole. Roll with Paulnice and Dumars. Joey finds Woolridge, has the hot hand. Yes, he does. He's got 6. 26-22, and the O is keeping him tight. Now, number 21, their first-round draft pick in the ball game for the first time of the night. Smith put it down. He got a sack as well inside. Paulnice forced him to put up the quick shot. Here comes Danny Young off the Lambier rebound. Woolridge to the hole. Nice scoop and score. Orlando with 10, and the Pistons draw even 30-all. Maybe Aguirre now will get a call the next time he gets the ball offensively. That was not a foul, I got to tell you. Reggie Miller with a jump. Perfect.
Oh, Fred, the last time Detlef
off the bracket, tried to hustle for the rebound. Miller with the speed beat him. Richardson, look out. Miller on the run. Ooh, he goes down awfully hard. Miller hit the painful hoop. He has 4 points. Let's see it.
Well, when a player is going at full speed and he's up in the air and he gets bumped a little bit, you can't say there's Bill getting in. He stops himself, and I just don't see that as a flagrant foul. It's unfortunate that it happened, but that's part of the game.
He was up under him, but did not throw out the hip to undercut him. Just happened to transition. Obviously, when you have a reputation around the league, as Bill does, sometimes people accuse him of dirty work when he hasn't committed any sin. 34-30 is the Indiana lead on the strength of a couple of hoops by Miller. Mark of the second quarter. Pistons led early in the first quarter by 4. Miller's bumped on the run. He hits the hoop. He scored 7 straight points. He'll look for 8. 38-32, Pistons down 6. Miller tries to keep his run going. Sure does. Reggie Miller with 10. 40-32. It was scoreless for a quarter and a half, and then boom. Being pucked by Glass. Aguirre on Schrempf, and Detlef puts it down. Detlef with 7 now against Davis. Davis with a quick hand to deflect it. Terry looked inside to Isaiah, who somehow beats the shot block attempt by Davis. Oh no, they have to be pretty satisfied with how they've contended with the tempo. Miller got away from Dumars as Joe tried to steal it. And Miller with a dozen. Pass again. Gerald high had it partially blocked. Here comes Poole Richardson. Off turnovers, the Pacers are very difficult to stop. Miller cleans it up. Reggie Miller now has had 6 straight field goals. He has 14 points in his second quarter explosion.
Knowing that it's going to go in.
Davis to Smith. No trouble handling. Smith puts it down, and for the third time tonight, he has a chance to complete a three-point play at the line. Paladin, 10 on the shot clock. Glass staying with McLeod, who goes left-handed. Got Glass off his feet. Gerald picks up the foul. McLeod picks up the hoop. And Gerald's going to come off the floor. Glass rebound Davis. Long up the floor to Pooh Richardson, 2-on-1. The guard fast break. Miller completes it. Dumars was the only one back. Miller 16, his first hoop of the half. 65-53. Again, a 12-point margin. Block from behind by Davis, and Smith may have gotten it from the front. A double block. George McLeod. 19 on the run. Indiana by 14, and Ron Rothstein's going to slow it up here. Timeout Detroit. Jerry Mills draws a double team. Nice look inside to Poundance. Woolridge for a slam. Orlando saw that one coming. He has 14, 67-55. Gingerly running. OP open, looks inside. Elliott to Mills with a catch and a foul. Well, the Pistons can come out of the timeout with 5 straight points. Poundance a nice assist. He wants it every time down the floor. Schrempf goes left-handed. And a foul and a hoop. Poundance got him. In effect, demoted from starter to reserve, although his minutes certainly important. Schrempf inside from McLeod. Schrempf would not to get it to Powley, who he thought was rolling. No go. Now a 3-on-2 Indiana run behind the back to Richardson. And a foul. Detlef Schrempf with a beautiful delivery. And Pooh Richardson will look for his 3rd point of this half. 13 for the game. Watch it. Not many 6'10 guys will complete that pass. They may try him and throw him out of bounds, but this was on the money.
Well, it's not a good foul, but you have to appreciate the effort from Orlando. A lot of people would say that if there are any attitude problems on the Pistons, you might think it would be Orlando and Aguirre, but they've both played very hard. They've had great attitudes, and have both been a positive influence on this team so far.
You're talking about losing their starting jobs.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's a real blow to your ego, and they've accepted it like pros.
How about Orlando with a quick step to the hole? Certainly his early first quarter shooting setting this up. Need to convert here. Isaiah crosses over, blows by Richardson for an easy 2. No Indiana possession. Following the timeout inside. That was mapped out by Bob Hill. The alley-oop to Schrempf. He has 15. He didn't get it to him. Joey against Fleming. Ducks inside. Had to dish it off to Woolridge. Got it. There, Orlando got the pass. Just a little better position, says Dumars. Orlando has 21, an 11-point quarter. It's a 3-point game. Fleming bobbles, fires. No, a brick, rebound Mills. Up the floor, tough catch for Orlando. Had to tightrope it. Open man Aguirre looking for another open man. It's Dumars. Inside Orlando. 80-79. Woolridge with 23 and counting.
He's tough because he's on a roll.
Pistons shot 75%, by the way, in the 3rd quarter. But somehow got it to Fleming. Was that a pass or was it knocked to him? I couldn't tell. He and McLeod share high game honors for the Pacers. Schrempf backs down Mills. Inside Woolridge. Got the hoop. Bruce Alexander says, pull your jets. I got a foul on Mills. See if they can postmark a little bit now with Schrempf. Ex-Maverick, easy spin. Aguirre for 2. Had to get it up off the glass really quickly with Davis closing and Aguirre with 8. He had some big crunch time points last night against Minnesota. Mark wanted to foul Alexander. Heard enough of complaining. Gives Mark a tee. Now Isaiah's barking at Alexander. He's going to get one too. Oh my, 2 technicals. In fact, Isaiah's gone. Ron Rothstein is all over Alexander now. What a tough part of the game this is. I don't know if it's Isaiah or Aguirre who's gone. Another technical. We got 3 here. We could have 4 or 5. Look at this. Isaiah's all over Alexander. He's ringing him up like a cash register. I believe Isaiah's gone. The wheels have come off here. Isaiah picked up 2. Rothstein picked up 2. He's gone. Oh, what a tough break here. A 5-point game. It all started with Aguirre wanting a foul at the other end on his make, figuring there was a 3-point play. Alexander hit him. Now let's see who is tossed. Aguirre's over by the bench. Isaiah goes. So does Rothstein. I believe Brendan Malone will take over. Brendan Malone running the show with Don Chaney next to him. Miller, got it! Why not? 8 straight points by Reggie Miller, and the Pistons are down 13.
Is that the first 8-point play in history?
Boy, unbelievable. Crowd coming unglued. Mark Aguirre takes it inside, draws a whistle, hits the top hoop, and he goes to the line. Aguirre says, take that. To get him back one at a time here. Woolridge a jump. Yes, with a Mitchell hand in his face. Orlando. Dumars. Dumps to Woolridge. Left-handed shot. That's an acrobatic effort there by Woolridge. Orlando now with 27. Anyway, Miller against Dumars. Joe respecting his driving ability. Miller a quick step. Reggie Miller with a good burst. He has 26. Nope. Off the bracket. Rebound Richardson. Up the floor. Leaking out. Miller. Blow the dunk. Danny Young picks it up. Nobody was near him. He's crying for a foul. Aguirre dumps to Woolridge. A hook. Yes! Cuts it to 101.97.
And credit the hustling play of Lambier. He got back. He made an attempt at the block, and it threw Reggie Miller off his shot.
They're in trouble. Miller doesn't realize it. Richardson does. Throws up a prayer. No. Rebound inside. George McLeod with a huge follow. He has 21. 103.97. How big was that hoop? He left with a furrow in his brow. Aguirre once. Looks the pass to a cutting Woolridge. Got it in a foul. Orlando with a game of the year for him. He has 31. He'll look for 32. Ball. It's Aguirre on the left-handed dribble. Finds the open man Woolridge. He's hot. Oh, yes, he's hot. He has 34. 10 away from his pro high. 104-102 with a ball game. Baseline. Has 10 to shoot. Fires. Rebound. Woolridge on a spike. Orlando Woolridge. 36. Playing like all world tonight. 104-104. Woolridge, who played up the road at Notre Dame eons ago. Dumars. Richardson won on the shot clock. No, he drew iron. Aguirre with a rebound. Now down the floor to Dumars. Hurry up against Richardson. Lays it up. Got it. A foul. Unbelievable.
What a play by the Pistons. Getting the ball out. Good recognition. Great defensive rotation. The Pistons are on fire right now. They're having fun. A great outlet pass. Joe gains control. He knew Orlando was on his left. Went up. Conversion.
Dumars with 20. He'll look for 21. Richardson. Indiana now can tie. Hurry up, look out. It's Shrimp on the run. And a foul. Oh, my, what a turnaround. Comes with 43.3 left. You're almost better off letting Shrimp have the hoop there. Billy knows it. He fouls out. And now the Pacers can take the lead and break a 106 tie. Mills comes back on the floor. Terry has 5 fouls. 10. That's where it is right now. Miller against Dumars. Step out, switch by Aguirre. Dumars has to contend with Shrimp. Bob Miller! Oh, what a huge hoop. Reggie Miller for 3, 110-106. Miller with 29. His second 3 of the quarter. He's just feeling even close to 100% with that look on his face. It was ill last night. Aguirre misses a 3, and that'll do it. So the Indiana Pacers have won their 4th in a row. Reggie Miller exulting as he heads down the floor with a fist in the air. And who knows, maybe these two teams will meet again come April.